Okay, intro to this vehicle. Let's see, 2005, I believe. 2005 Jeep Liberty 4-wheel drive trail edition. As a matter of fact, does not shift. Okay, so pulled up our codes real quick. First one we have is a P0888 O2 sensor voltage high. And let's see, get out of here and let's go to transmission. So it does not shift. Transmission relay output always off. P0888. So we're going to go after that. Okay, our transmission code P0888. Right now transmission is in limp mode. See check engine light displayed. The glare is really bad. Yep, check engine light displayed. So let's see. Transmission does not shift. It's stuck in limp mode and it is in second gear. That's limp mode. So we're going to go after that P0888. And let me get set up and pull out my schematics. This P0888 transmission relay always off is our code. Here is our transmission relay right here. Pin 30 on the transmission relay slot is your fused battery power coming in. Pin 87 is when the relay is activated, it closes the contacts in here and allows power to come through 87 to whatever device we're trying to power. In this case, it's the transmission solenoid pressure assembly switch pack. On the switching side of a relay, you have a ground. On this one, it is directly to ground. Our switching power to command the relay on and off is what the PCM commands on this particular vehicle. Sometimes they'll have power going all the way, going to the switching side of the relay all the time, and they control it on the ground side. On this case, that we're controlling the relay on the power side, the switching side of the relay. Okay, so our computer tells the relay to turn on, and it's supposed to provide power through here. You have these two pins. You have on the C4 connector, you have pin 19. Again, on the C4 connector, you have pin 28. Two different pinpoints. What these pinpoints are is a sensing circuit. It's sensing to see if you have your power supply going to your relay pack. On this vehicle we're working on, we do not, and that's why we have a P0888 code. It's not seeing any power coming through the relay. With that being said, we have the same thing on this side. We have power coming in, going to our relay on the load side of the relay. This is the load side, this is the switching side of the relay. It says fuse battery power. The PCM is not providing a load power source to the relay. What it's doing is it's sensing it. If this fuse was blown, we would have a different code. Or if this wire was broken, we'd have a different code. On this vehicle, we have an issue on this side of the power source. So we're going after that. Is there anything else I want to update with? The sensing circuit for the load side, the power side of the relay is on the C1 connector, pin 29, I believe. Pin 29. Let's see, yes, fused battery power. So pin 29 is right here. That's not our issue. I was just doing my homework. And we're going to continue on this side of the relay to find out why our computer is not seeing a power source there. Okay, here is just to show you another. Oh, give me a moment. Here's another picture of our relay output, or of our transmission control relay. What this picture does not have, or what this picture is not showing, is this load sensing, which is okay. We know we have power going to our relay, or we're going to test that and it will prove that we have power going to our relay. But this picture is showing our two sensing wires out of the C4 connector. Here's C4. And again, pin 19, which is over here, pin 19, and pin 28, which is over here, pin 28. This is where the computer is monitoring to make sure we're getting the proper voltage or proper current. If it does not see that, what the computer will do is it'll shut down the transmission shifting. It'll put your transmission in a limp mode, stuck in second gear, so you can get it home safely without burning it up. And right now, that's what our vehicle is in. It's in second gear in limp mode because it's not seeing this power. So we'll continue trying to chase that down. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is just turn our ignition key on. Not start, just on. There we go. Come back over here. And so we know that our two things that we know. We know that our fuse is the second one down. Oh, you can't see that. That's a bit small. Okay, so there's number 2, there's number 5. So second one down. Here's the firewall of the vehicle. Here's the front of the truck. So let me get my test light set up real quick. Okay, got my test light set up. Here, just check, make sure it works. Yes. So second one down, which is closest to firewall. So we're going to be here, second row in, and that is going to be right. And it lights. So just to be sure, we're going to come over here. Now, this is our power supply number 30 from our fuse. Here is our orange and yellow wire, just to verify that that is our wire for the transmission control relay. We have yellow orange. So let's see if we have any power on that. And we do not. Okay, let's see if we have we do not have any control power going to it. What color is this? We have a yellow blue. So let's check and find out where that yellow blue is coming from. It's going to be coming from our PCM. While I'm already here, I'm just going to do a quick check. I want to make sure that this ground wire, that the ground location is G111. I just want to make sure that this wire is good for our control ground on the control side of the transmission control relay, which is going to be this black wire right there. Let me see if I can zoom in while I test this. clean that up, and yes, our light is lit up. I have my test light connected to battery positive, and just to make sure it worked, I checked it on negative. And again, it lights up. So our control ground is good. We're going after this yellow and dark blue tracer wire. Let me see if I could show a picture. There it is, the blue tracer wire, which should go to pin 18 on our C4 plug. Okay, so we wanted pin 18. Let's see, pin 18 on the C4 plug, and that is counting them out. Here's pin 18, and it's the second one in. This is if we pull the plug off the PCM and we're looking at it. So if we turn behind it, it's going to be the second one in on the second row down. So let me grab a pick. Let's see if we can see this. Okay, so first row. This one's second row. And second one in should be this wire right here. Should be a yellow and a dark blue. And it is. So let me get a T-pin set up in there, and then we're going to read that. Let me shut the key off real quick, just so we don't accidentally hit something we're not supposed to. Okay, I have a T-pin installed. Let me go turn the key on. And let's see if this lights up. And it does not. Does our test light work? Yes. And there is no power coming out of our PCM. Okay, so I got the battery installed. I got the computer hooked back up. Let's see if we have any voltage on the yellow-blue control wire to our transmission relay. Hey, sweetheart, can you tell me if that line moves? That yellow line move?
It went up at the beginning, like it was up here.
Okay.
But then straight.
Okay, so what you just saw right here, that I didn't see because I wasn't watching my tool, even though I asked my wife, the voltage came up real quick as soon as I cycled the key on. On the two sensing points, pin 19 and pin 28, seeing that it didn't see that voltage, it immediately shut the relay down, defaulting in a limp mode. If I would have gone back and looked at my video to see what she saw, or if I would have understand the system that I do now, I would have saved a lot of time kind of just chasing my tail for a little bit. So anyways, that's a prime example of seeing a system do a self-check real quick and then defaulting in protection mode in a limp mode. So anyways, I just want to get on here and explain a little bit what happened in that scene. So anyways, thank you guys very much. I appreciate anybody that looks, and I hope maybe this does help somebody. So anyways, we'll continue on. Okay, I believe we have our issue somewhere. So here is our box. Follow the harness down. Let's see. Goes up. If we follow this main harness, which is for our transmission, across. If you look back here, we can see some rat damage already. That may be for our oxygen sensor, because I do have an oxygen sensor code that won't clear. And I think orange and yellow goes in there, so we're gonna have to somehow get back in there and check out all that. Anyways, that's where we're at, behind on top of the bell housing, behind the engine. Some rat damage. To show where we're at, here is the back of our transmission control relay, and I followed it down. I pulled the intake manifold off because yesterday we found some wires back there that we need to repair, so I'll repair those. But as I follow this down, instead of this orange yellow wire going that way to the PCM, it actually comes across, goes down in there, goes in front of the radiator. Turn this upside down. Okay, it comes down the front of the cross member. There's the bumper. Comes down here, comes across, goes up in front of the radiator. Comes around the air box, and there is our harness. Comes along over here and to our connector. I found our orange and yellow wire, which I'm back probed in right now. Orange and yellow, let's see if I can clear that up. Orange and yellow wire, I'm back probed. So from the relay box to that connector right there, I have continuity. So I know that's not load testing the circuit, but primarily I was just trying to make sure that that was my wire. That's why I tested that. So from this point forward, I'm going to continue. It looks like that wiring assembly goes up across the firewall, and then it goes down. Back there, goes down. So I'm looking for the break. I haven't found it yet, but this is just an update on what's involved if we have rodent damage, and this is where I'm at. I didn't want to pull that intake manifold, but the only way to repair those wires back there, I had to. Okay, so here is our update. I didn't get it on video, but there is our yellow and blue wire for the relay control transmission relay control, the ETACs, which is, that's not the correct diagram, which is this pin 18 on the C4 plug at the PCM, which is this yellow one. I'm back probed. And just to show you, pin 18 is second one in on the second row down. This is the front of the plug. So anyways, just to verify, our wire has been repaired. Ignition off. I'm going to cycle it on. Ignition on. I have 11.33 volts. So that's a fix. Anyways, I need to get this back together. The other wire that I have broken right there, chewed up from rat, is my oxygen sensor wire. So I'll get that repaired, start putting it back together, and then hopefully take it for a test drive. Anyways, I'll do another update, but for anybody looking for now, thank you for looking, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Southern Arizona Power Stroke Service. I'm here in Green Valley, Arizona. That's a beautiful sight to see a test light light up showing that you have power. Here is our pin 87 off of the transmission control relay, and we have power now. So that's just another final check. I wanted to make sure we're all good. So I'm gonna get this button back together, and then hopefully we'll go for a test drive. Okay, so I just cleared codes. I forgot to put the fuel pump relay back in, so we'll just prime it. We'll do them maybe 3 times. That's 2. We'll go 1 more. And here we go. We're going to do a start. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to come over to this quick learn. Okay, press and hold brake. Okay. Move to overdrive. Okay, and that's it. So now we can go for a drive. Okay, from a stop, second gear, third gear, I think that was fourth. So anyways, transmission is shifting now, no check engine lights. So we're all done. Okay, so this one's all done. It shifts. It was that broken wire behind the underneath, on top of the belt housing at the back of the block for our control relay. So that's wonderful. I'm going to charge it up with some AC, put a little bit of air in tires, clean it up, and then it'll be out of here. Anyways, anybody that has watched this, I appreciate you looking, and I hope you have a wonderful day.